Hey, what's up? Husman here, and the album is here. So today a video which I've been wanting to make for I think a year now, and finally the time is here that my album has arrived and everything is finished. The collector's edition is exactly how I want it to be, and today's video is all about that. It's been my passion project for the last 2-3 years, starting it from with all the production, thinking about the story, and then finding visual artists to work with me, animating everything, and then finally now at this point where I got like a collector's edition. I made all sorts of unique renditions of the songs, and basically something that I've been wanting to do my whole life, doing my own thing, doing something exactly how I want to do, and really something that I think for me personally has turned out really awesome. So you might be now wondering what's actually in it. Well, we started with looking for a really cool box to fit it in, and we went for a really sleek white box with a black logo of Husman on it. It's a clamshell box which is really sturdy, which I really like. The first thing that you'll find when opening the box is an art book. In this art book I've written down the whole story of Rise of the Mad King alongside all the artwork and visual work that we made for Rise of the Mad King. I think it turned out really awesome and really something unique, I dare say so myself, and I'm really happy how it turned out. And it's actually quite, I wouldn't say humbling, but really weird to finally have it in my own hands. And then after all this work that I've been put in and all this time it took to get it to where it's now, yeah, I'm really happy with how this art book turned out. The next thing that you'll find is a thank you note where I wrote a little personal note to everybody, just basically stating how happy I am with all of you guys' support, and thank you for believing in my music. Then the music, all the music has been stored on a custom Husman USB drive, which I've been really designing myself, and I went through a lot of paces how I wanted, but then I went for the most sleek and simple kind of approach actually with the USB drive. So it's a black USB drive with a white logo on top of it. On this USB drive are 16 tracks from Rise of the Mad King. You know me, I really like to make long breakdowns and really set a theme for a track. And with the single version that have been put out on Spotify, I had to cut out a lot of that content. So with this album I went full on orchestral, full-on cinematic, and really something that tells the story the way I wanted to tell it from the beginning. So that was also one of the reasons why I want to do this whole unique collector's edition, because I want to do something which I felt was creative and really a great way to end the first chapter of the whole Rise of the Mad King storyline. Now, an example of how a track differs from the single version towards the album version. Take for instance Arrival. Arrival in the Spotify version doesn't have a breakdown. Now in the album version, like the story version I like to call it, it actually has 2 breakdowns. First breakdown is really dark and really explains how the army of the Mad King is gathering on their planet Eruptron. And the second breakdown is much more sad because the Sentinel army is invading Earth. So it's a really sad part with lots of strings, with violins, with some cellos, and that really brings everything into a new light. And with all the versions that have been released on Spotify, I went back into them and tried to really create something much more cinematic and orchestral, because that's the style that I love the most. For the inside of the box, I really wanted to feel something like something unique, something that was like standing out. Put like the planet of Eruptron of the Sentinels in there, so I mean, look at it. It looks so freaking cool, if I dare say so myself. So yeah, I mean, I'm just really happy today because it's finally everything that I set out to do like 2.5 years, 3 years ago, that small idea that I had to start with a story-driven album and then make some visuals for it, think about everything myself and the whole process about it, has now finally finished in the way that I wanted it to finish and really do it my way. And that's what I try to do as an artist. I really want to do my journey the way I want to do it. So I'm really happy with the result and I really can't wait to share all the new music and the albums with you guys. Now, from this day, the album is available on my website, husmanmusic.com. Head over to shop and then you can find the album right there. This collector's edition is really limited. I've made only 50 copies for it. And one of the main reasons is it was pretty expensive for me to make. It took like quite a big chunk of the old wallet. So I wanted to keep it really, yeah, for you guys, for my loyal fans, and I really want to do something special and still keep it unique and keep something that is for me really personal. And if there would be even more requests, I might make new ones, but now to start, I'll start with 50 copies. Now the price of this whole collector's edition is 35 euros and the shipping will only start in June. This has one reason, is that I'm going on holiday this Saturday and a one-man show, so I have to do everything myself, from setting up shipping, setting up the whole web shop thing, and I can't do that when I'm on holiday. So the album is already available right now for purchase, but shipping will start from June when I get back from my holiday. And yeah, that's basically it regarding the album, and I'm really looking forward to hear what you think of it, and I'm really looking forward to hear your thoughts about how everything looks, and yeah, just can't wait to share it with you guys. Now, that's all for the album, and that's all for the main bulk of the video. I've got one more thing for you. I've made a new sample pack on my web shop, which is called Energetic Fills Volume 1. I've always been struggling with finding the right fills and finding some cool fills to really blend those transitions together. So I thought, let's make a pack with 10 tonal fills and 10 drum fills, so you have some premium quality fills for your productions. They're also available on my web shop. And here's a short preview. I'm going on holiday this Saturday, so I will be out of work, out of the office for 2 weeks. So unfortunately no videos. I will have some social media content and a new song coming up in these 2 weeks, so I've already planned ahead, so not to worry, you'll get a new track by me. I'm going to Jordan and Israel. We're gonna do a little round tour. As I've mentioned, last year I've been to South Africa for a round trip and that was so much fun, so now I want to go to the Middle East to see how it's over there. That's all for me this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you like what I do, like this video, and then I'll see you guys in June, I think. So have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.